when you stand on Flatbush Avenue and you take a look at what has been built here recently and over the last 20 years, there is one building that stands apart from all the rest, and that is Toren. And that's pretty. You really can't challenge that statement. Some people don't like the building. Most people we found really love the building. Kids are really attracted to the building. They look at it and they see like Lego pieces. It looks like a Lego building to them. But there's no question that when people look at this building, they want to come inside. They want to know what's going on behind the spectacular curtain wall. You know, one of the inspirations for our lobby, which is very minimal, all white, different types of marble and granite, was the work of James Turrell's great light artist, and he sort of inspired SLM to deliver this very unique lobby. It's very pared down, very minimal. You know, we have this great light box that you enter, you know, with a red marble floor and a hand-blown pomegranate chandelier that is about 8 or 10 feet tall, which really is a beacon for people on the street coming to the building, you know, after the sun has set in the evening hours. I knew that because the location was not really well known to a lot of New Yorkers, that we were really going to have to do a very striking building, and the only way to accomplish that, in my mind, was to hire a world-class top-drawer design firm, architecture firm to handle that for us. And I had a friendship there with David Childs, who's one of the lead partners there, and David worked with us very closely and put us in touch with Roger Duffy, who is his partner, and Roger and Peter Fajak led the design team, which ultimately designed the exterior and all the interiors in the building. It's been very, very well received. The building's been very well received by the market. People love living here. They love the different areas, the amenity areas. We're in the library right now, which is really unique, not often found in many buildings like this. So I actually laid out this room with my framing carpenter. We laid out all these pilasters, columns, the fins that you see on the ceiling that reveal the lighting. Everything was laid out. It took us about 3 weeks to get this thing laid out. We had sourced all this mosaic tile from Italy and China. The day it was delivered, our tile guy went to work here. He hadn't been here for 10 minutes, and I got a call down in my office to come up here. I came up here. All the mosaics were metric. We laid the room out in feet and inches. So we had to go back to the beginning. We had to relay out the entire room for metric. So the geometry in feet and inches was difficult. In metric, it was a real challenge. But the result is perfect, because if you look closely enough, I challenge you to find a cut mosaic tile anywhere in this room. I can't put an exact number on the pool, but if I were guessing, I'd say that this is probably a $500,000 or $600,000 piece of construction here. You know, as owner builders, we don't hire third-party GCs or construction managers to do our work. We execute our work ourselves. So we kind of like cut the middleman out, which gives us an opportunity oftentimes to improve the quality of the units, quality of materials that are included in the units. So as I mentioned before, we've got a solid wood 3/4 inch Brazilian cherry floor in different colors. If you look close at it, you see there's different colors of reds and brown in the floor. Our doors were imported from Italy. Our doors are also European hinged and hardware. We wanted to be sure that we designed and fabricated a kitchen that looked as much like furniture as possible. So if you look here, you'll see really no stainless steel in use except for the kitchen sink and the faucet. We actually had the cabinets made at our factory in Louisiana. They're a walnut veneered solid wood cabinet. It's not only veneered on the outside, but it's veneered on the inside as well. So it really is something you can, it's as close to a piece of furniture as you're going to get in a kitchen cabinet. One of the other things that we did is, because we didn't have, we didn't really have adequate space for islands in many of these apartments, we came up with this idea, which gives the person who's working in the kitchen additional space with additional counter space with which to work in the kitchen. And it just slides in and out. And the hood, as you see, is just this concealed behind another piece of walnut. And I think one of the most interesting things we did was, if you look under the cabinet, as a rule, what you'll find in almost every project, regardless of the pricing of it,
is these sort of under cabinet plastic, these plastic lights. What we did is we had our cabinets fabricated with a cove and put the lighting up in that cove. So you really don't see the lighting. It's indirect and it just comes down on this rainforest marble wall, which is what this material is called. We're a straight run right across the Manhattan Bridge. Probably no more than a 5-minute cab ride over to Chinatown. You can see to the left the Brookyln Bridge, which takes you into lower Manhattan. And then to the north, you have more of the East River, Queens, Brooklyn. From this location, from this apartment, you can probably see 8 or 9 New York bridges.
There's no question that people know this building, want to be here, are drawn to it, and are making their way over here and buying apartments.